Welcome to Inside Taiwan. I'm Veronica Lin. May 24th is a day to remember for the LGBT community as Taiwan's justices of the Constitutional Court announced a new interpretation that the current civil code does not protect same-sex marriage and is therefore unconstitutional. The court set a 2-year deadline for revising or drafting a new law. This historical constitutional interpretation makes Taiwan the first country in Asia to recognize same-sex marriage. Taiwan has just set a new milestone for same-sex marriage. Regarding this, petitioner and veteran gay rights activist Qi Jiawei says he is extremely excited as to achieve this outcome he has already fought for 30 years. Meanwhile, the happiness of the Next Generation Alliance, a group opposed to same-sex marriage, says it will propose a national referendum on this issue as they believe that family values should not be decided just by a handful of justices. As to how the law would be amended on same-sex marriage, the Deputy Minister of the Interior emphasized that it would fully cooperate with government policies. However, Pan-Blue and Pan-Green legislators have very different stances on the issue, and future wrangling on the necessary legislative amendments is most likely. Former President Chen Shuibian, who is out of prison on medical parole, attended a fundraising banquet on May 19th. Taichung Prison spent almost a week reviewing Chen's public appearance and found that Chen violated 5 conditions of his medical parole, including not entering venues and not discussing politics. The prison said in the future, Chen will need proof of treatment and diagnosis from another independent medical center if he wants to attend further public events. The merger of cities and counties is again under discussion. Jiayi County Magistrate Chung Hongwon used the metaphor of an egg being more nourishing when both the yolk and the white are eaten together to support the concept of combining Jiayi City and Jiayi County. Furthermore, Hsinchu County also supports this idea, saying this would give access to more financial resources. The one fixed day off, one flexible rest day workweek policy has generated numerous controversies since it took effect. Several days ago, Democratic Progressive Party legislators proposed amending labor laws going directly against their party chairperson, President Tsai Ing-wen. In response, Labor Minister Lin said while she respects the ideas of legislators, the ministry has no plans to amend the law. Talking about labor and employment, of recent focus is multinational corporate CocaCola as it plans to close down its production line in Kaohsiung next year, April. The Kaohsiung plant currently employs 200 people, where 80 of them are logistic workers and will not be affected. But the other 120 employees are production line workers, and over 90 of them will be laid off. As summer steps closer, electricity usage is expected to increase as temperatures rise. On May 22nd, the Ministry of Economic Affairs announced energy-saving measures during peak demand periods. In response, several environmental groups said the authorities are always half a step behind, as they only began preparations for this summer in April, and this is far too late. Welcome back, I'm Veronica Lin. The issue of unsuitable teachers, which started off from a cram school incident, is now being discussed with regard to general schools. Parents and principals groups said that under the current system, it may take several years to remove an incompetent teacher. Furthermore, given members of review panels contain a certain percentage of teachers from the school involved, they worried that the review may be biased to protect teachers and not the children. Aside from problematic teachers, another concern for parents is how to enroll their children into the cheaper public preschools, as most preschools are full. Last year, a mother proposed a plan where vocational and high schools should transform their idle space into public preschools. The plan was passed and became a government policy. However, 1 year has passed and the city government is now being accused of not executing it fast enough. Many autism sufferers have problems communicating with the outside world. However, communications can be made easier with autism service dogs. A local organization is working with animal-assisted therapy trainers and autism service dogs and their owners to bring their services to schools and organizations. Aside from intellectual disabilities, whether your child sleeps well or not may have a significant impact on how tall they can grow. According to a clinical study, sleep quality is directly related to physical growth. Furthermore, studies also shows that children with sleep disorders get worse grades. Korean fever has swept Taiwan in recent years. Taiwanese entertainers now have their sights set on the South Korean market. Recently, 2 of South Korea's largest talent agencies came to Taiwan to look for new talent. Over 300 students applied. Welcome back to Inside Taiwan. Let's take a look at what's happening in Taiwan's cultural scene. Thank you for watching Inside Taiwan. I'm Veronica Lin. Have a great day.